Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melody. If you're new here, I mainly make vlogs about my daily life and also talk about skincare, beauty things, and just day-to-day things. So as the year is ending, I've collected a bunch of stuff that I've absolutely loved this year. It ranges from books to skincare to makeup and just like random knickknacks that have made my life happier or just easier. So I definitely want to share them with you guys. So here are 24 things that I absolutely loved in 2024. Let's get right into it. So let's start off with skincare. I definitely had a lot of skincare troubles this year, especially with a lot of closed comedomes and also finding out that products that I love have been reformulated, so I had to find different products. So here are my top skincare products that I absolutely love this year, starting off with something that's not new on the market, but has saved my skin, the BIODERMA Micellar Water. If you guys use micellar water, you know that this is a really good product. I personally have tried double cleansing with oil cleansers, and I realized that this year that oil cleansing is the thing that has been causing me to break out a lot. So to remove my makeup, I have been using micellar water, which has been life-changing. I no longer get clogged pores and breakouts just from using oil cleansers. So this has literally been a holy grail for me. I really truly wanted oil cleansing to work for me, but unfortunately it didn't, so micellar water it is. I think the BIODERMA micellar water does a really good job at taking off my makeup. It doesn't do a good job of taking off my waterproof mascara though, so this is why my second skincare favorite this year is the Heroine Speedy Mascara Remover. It comes like in a mascara bottle that looks like this. It doesn't break me out. It takes off my mascara perfectly every single time. I just brush it onto my eyelashes and then I use my fingers to gently rub my eyelids, and it usually takes off all my waterproof mascara. And then afterwards, I take a cotton pad, soak it in micellar water, and then wipe my eyes gently, and all my eye makeup is removed. These two things have been the greatest at taking off my makeup and saving my skin. The third thing that I want to talk about is going to be moisturizer. I had a favorite moisturizer, but unfortunately they have reformulated with niacinamide, which does not react well with my skin. So I had to find a new moisturizer. My friend in the beginning of the year gifted me the Belif True Cream Aqua Bomb, which I didn't really use much in the beginning of the year because I didn't think that it would be hydrating enough. So I gave it a try and then put it in the back of my cabinet. And when I took it out to try it again, I literally don't know why I put it away the first time. It's extremely hydrating without clogging my pores. It's lightweight. I absolutely loved it. But when I finished the whole jar of this and looked to repurchase, unfortunately, they also reformulated with niacinamide. So I then had to look for a new moisturizer. So that's a huge bummer. I wish companies didn't always reformulate when their formula is already so good. So I ended up with this fourth favorite of mine, which is the Aveeno Calm and Restore Oat Gel Moisturizer. This is also kind of like a gel cream consistency, which I discovered that I absolutely love. It's, again, very lightweight. It sinks into the skin right away. And this is formulated with obviously oat, which is really calming for the skin. And also it has Centella asiatica, which is another ingredient that is really good for redness, and that's something I struggle with. So this has kept me very, very well moisturized throughout the day. I tried like 2 other moisturizers between the Belif Aqua Bomb and the Aveeno one, and both of those were just not moisturizing enough. Like halfway through the day, my skin would start flaking. So this has been absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. I love this so much, and I will absolutely be repurchasing this. My fifth skincare favorite would be some serums. So this SkinCeuticals Serum, I know it could be a little pricey, but it really, really made a difference in my routine. I never thought that I could use vitamin C because my skin's very sensitive and it would be very irritated and red and just like angry whenever I use vitamin C. But the esthetician that I went to suggested the Serum 10 by SkinCeuticals. That's kind of a mouthful. And this has been an amazing incorporation into my skincare. So I think the product that they're really well known for is the CE Ferulic serum, but this is formulated for more sensitive skin. and it really made a difference. I use it every single morning. It is not irritating. I noticed that my complexion has been brighter and just more even, and my sunspots I feel like are kind of fading a little bit. So that's a huge plus. I am so excited to have found like a vitamin C that finally works for me, because I've been wanting to incorporate it into my skincare routine. And if you don't know, vitamin C is a really good thing to incorporate into your skincare routine because one, it can boost collagen production, and two, it's an antioxidant, so it can prevent your skin from getting damaged from free radicals. So it kind of protects your skin from environmental factors. So this has been amazing. I love it, and I will be repurchasing this. The sixth thing that I have added to my skincare routine is from Good Molecules. I haven't heard of this brand until this year, and this is the Daily Brightening Serum. So the vitamin C I use every single morning, and this serum I use at night, but even then I don't use it every single night because I don't want to overload my skin with brightening things. So this one I use probably every 2 nights. So this is made with beta-arbutin and hyaluronic acid. I only found out about beta-arbutin probably the last couple months, but it's also another ingredient that helps even out your skin tone and lightens your hyperpigmentations. And they say that it's more gentle than vitamin C. So if you have sensitive skin, maybe this is something you want to look at. But using these two together have literally helped my skin look so bright, so even, and my sunspots are finally lightening up, which is so amazing. So on to number 7, it's going to be sunscreen. My favorite sunscreen to use is the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel. This comes in SPF 50 plus, 4 pluses. I really like this because it has a more watery consistency. It's very lightweight, and obviously it blends into your skin perfectly. There's no white cast. There's 8 types of hyaluronic acid in this, so you know it's going to be super moisturizing. This sunscreen also actually has Centella asiatica in it, which also helps with the redness. I was looking at the ingredient list, and it does seem like it has niacinamide, but it's literally the only product that I use with niacinamide, so I'm not overloading my skin with too much of it, and it hasn't broken me out yet. So this has been awesome in my skincare routine. I use this pretty much every single day. I tried a couple of different sunscreens this year, and they were either just like a little too oily for me, or I just didn't like the consistency of it. So I like how lightweight this is, and I actually like it so much that I bought a backup of it, which I literally never do for any of my products. I don't like buying backups of things because I don't like to like overspend. So yes, I have a backup of this. The 8th and final skincare favorite of mine this year is gonna have to go to Aqua. I think Aqua has saved my skin, but not my face. We're talking about my hands, my feet, my elbows, my knees. Aqua has been the product that has saved my dry skin. I use this at night mainly. I usually mix a little bit of this with any body moisturizer that I'm using or hand cream that I'm using. It has literally saved my cracked skin. If you didn't know, I'm a nurse, so I'm washing my hands constantly at work, and my hands get so gross and dry, honestly. But Aqua has saved my hands. So I use this pretty much every single night on my hands and on my feet, and it is the greatest. So Aqua for the win. All right, on to the next. We are gonna go on to makeup. I'm gonna start off with the Dior Backstage. I have this in 001 Universal. My friend told me to get this as a highlighter. She said it's really natural, really good, and I completely agree. It looks so good. I'm actually wearing it right now. It gives you kind of like that perfect glow without being too glittery. I absolutely love this. It is so pretty, and I think it's worth the money. I mean, I've been using this pretty much every time I put on makeup, and I literally did not even make a dent in this. So it comes with pretty much 2 highlighters in white and gold, and then comes with a blush and a bronze highlight. I mainly use the white highlighter and the blush highlighter just to add an extra glow on my cheeks. But yeah, this has been my favorite highlight to use. It's just overall a really great formulation, and I would highly recommend it. For my 10th favorite thing, I have another Dior product. It's the Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation. I use the shade in 1.5 Neutral, and I love this foundation. It gives you a very natural satin finish. It's not super glowy, even though it says Forever Glow. It makes your skin just look so smooth and so nice, and the formulation for me lasts like the whole day, so I absolutely love this. This my friend also put me on, so thank you so much, Danielle. Also, it blends very easily and it has a very buildable coverage. It's not super high coverage, but it's buildable. For my 11th favorite thing this year is going to be a concealer product, and it's going to be the Nars Creamy Concealer. I struggled with finding a concealer that works for me because usually the formulation is too dry. I've tried 3 different types of concealers this year before I landed on this one, and I love this one. And I know this is not a new product on the market, but I really don't know why this is not talked about more. It's super easy to blend, it's hydrating, they have so many shades to choose from, and it just lasts all day for me. This is also buildable, so you can blend this really easily and just kind of layer it more on spots that you need it. And I absolutely love it, and I will definitely be repurchasing this more in the future. For my 12th favorite product this year, it's going to be the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in Hope. I've owned this for probably a year and a half now, I want to say, and literally I have not made a dent in it. This product is literally so pigmented and it blends so easily. You only need a little bit and your blush will look so good. I only have the color in Hope. It's more of like a cool tone color. I don't have many other colors because I feel like this is literally all I need. I want to try other liquid blushes out there, but I just feel like I'm going to be let down. And I also just like love this so much that this is it. This is it, guys. You guys need this. For favorites 13 and 14, it's gotta be my lippies. I've tried a couple of lippies this year, and these 2 are the ones I always go for. This is the rom&nd Glasting Melting Balm in 13 Scotch Nude. I love this formulation. It glides on so well. It's so pigmented and very hydrating. I love balms, even though they aren't super long lasting like lip stains, but the way that it glides on and shines is just so perfect and pretty. So along those lines, the next lippy that I love this year is going to be the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Stix in Fenty Glow, which is shade number 5. I would say the color for this is also pretty honestly similar to the rom&nd one, and maybe that's why I love them both so much, because I just love this color. For me, this is like the My Lips But Better color, and it's so hydrating. It just glides on perfectly. I love these 2 lippies so much. I can't go anywhere without them. Like I said, they might not last very long because they're balms, and I feel like for balms, you eat something and it kind of like goes away and you have to reapply, but I love them so much. Okay, so that's all for makeup. Next, we're gonna go for perfumes. I have 2 favorite perfumes this year, and this one I smelled in France and literally could not get my mind off of it. It's the Byredo Bal de Freak, and again, not a new scent, but it smells so good. I'm just gonna read the notes to you guys because I'm not good at explaining how the scent smells. So the top note for this is African Marigold, Bergamot, and Buchu. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And then at the heart of it, it's cyclamen and violets. And at the base of it, it's cedarwood and vetiver. Oh gosh, I don't think I said that right either, but it's not too overbearing and it's very unique. I feel like I've never smelled the scent anywhere else before. So I love this, and I also actually got this as a gift from my best friend Jess. All right, so the next perfume that I absolutely love this year is the Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. I was shopping for a wedding scent for a very long time. I went to the mall, went to so many stores, so many department stores, and honestly, I got so many headaches from spraying perfume, but this one definitely stood out to me, and I really like this. It's the perfect amount of sweetness without being too overbearingly sweet. I'm gonna read what it smells like to you guys. So for the top notes, we have neroli, bergamot, pink pepper, and coriander. For heart notes, we have orange blossom, jasmine, honeysuckle, rose, and iris. I personally love the jasmine smell that comes from this perfume. It's so subtle. It just smells so good. And for base notes, we have sugar, vanilla, caramel, musk, and I think it says marshmallow somewhere. This scent, whenever I wear it, smells very sweet and clean, but also what I imagine is just like young love. I don't know. It gives like a very youthful smell, for me at least. So moving on to 17 is gonna be the Glamnetic press-on nails. I personally used to get my nails done at a salon, but honestly, it got super pricey and I'm not really supposed to get my nails done for my job anyways. So I've opted for press-on nails for those special occasions. And the Glamnetic press-on nails are super durable, guys. I bought them originally off of like an Instagram ad because I saw like them open a soda can with it and the nails like did not pop off. And they hold true, they ring true to that. So I do a lot of nail prep prior to putting on the press-on nails, but when I do put these on, they last for like 2 weeks without breaking and falling off. So press-on nails, especially nowadays, the technology is so much better than what it used to be. And I highly recommend you trying it if you're not the type of person to constantly go get your nails done. Plus they have so many fun designs. So that is literally all things beauty and skincare and makeup related. Next we are going to move on to random knick-knack things that have made me happier this year and have become my favorites. On to the next thing, which I think is number 18. If you watch my streams on Twitch, you already know how obsessed I am with the Owala. Hello. I truly believe nurses know what the best water bottle is out there because of how much water we try to consume when we can consume it. And the Owala is just a superior water bottle, guys. I have the 24-ounce one, which fits into my cup holder in my car, which was a requirement for me. And the best thing about the Owala, guys, you can hold it like this. The mouthpiece here, it's covered, so dust and stuff is not falling onto where you're gonna be drinking your water. And it's a sippy cup. So I personally just overall prefer a water bottle where I sip from, like there's a straw in it, compared to like tilting it backwards. And I truly think that if you have a water bottle that you like, you will end up drinking more water. I literally bring it everywhere. I bring it to work, I bring it hiking, I bring it when I'm like going to Costco, when I'm doing errands. It's like it's literally my emotional support water bottle. On to 19 and 20, we have two things that are pet related. Again, like I said, these things are super random, but have made my life better. So one of them is the Sunnytail hands-free dog leash. Sunnytail is a small family business based in California, I believe, and they come out with a lot of nice leashes and dog accessories, and I got their hands-free dog leash and I absolutely love it. It's very easy to use. There are a lot of hands-free dog leashes out there that I've tried, and they all have their pros and cons, but what I really like about this is that it's so easily adjustable, especially when you're out with your dog, want to like anchor them around like a railing or something. This is super easy to do. You can also adjust it so the handles are shorter and you can just hold your dog closer to you. Overall, I really like this leash and I would highly recommend it. And you're supporting a small business by purchasing from them. And guys, I never thought a poop bag would be so life-changing, but this poop bag from Made to Roam has been life-changing for me. And it's so silly to say that. First of all, very high quality. Hello, it's not made from like, you know, those plastic carabiners. But what I especially love about this, other than like it being super chic and like high quality, is the way that it's attached to the leash. It's not like dangling a lot, like the other poop bag holders that you would see that dangles with like a carabiner, so that like the poop bag isn't hitting you or swinging around as you're walking the dog, which sounds really silly, but when you're a dog owner, I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but I kind of don't like the poop bag just swinging around all the time. So this has been kind of life-changing for when I walk Maki around. And like I said, it's very chic and it looks cute. So that's a plus. You can get this on Amazon, and I can link the Sunny Tails down below in the description. On to my 21st favorite thing of 2024. It's gotta be these Legos that I got. I honestly didn't really grow up building Legos, but Jake and I got these to build together for like date night one night, and it's kind of become our thing to do. It's just kind of cute, guys. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but it's kind of cool, first of all, that you could build this whole thing just from Legos. And I think it's just like a fun thing for us to do for date night sometimes, kind of interactive. And we sometimes like race each other. Flowers, like for these parts, are kind of repetitive, so Jake and I will like race each other to see who can build it faster. We're gonna move on to books. So for number 22, I have this book from Kristin Hannah. It's called The Nightingale. This is not a new book, but it is definitely a powerful book. I highly recommend to anyone who enjoys historical fiction, and honestly, even if you don't enjoy historical fiction and you just really want a good emotional read that kind of breaks you apart but also like puts you back together, this is one of those. It is about two sisters during World War II in France, and it kind of talks about how they both fought the German Nazis but in different ways. And it is one of those books that left me like thinking for days afterwards after I finished reading. I remember, I cried at the end, and I remember driving to work the next morning thinking about it, and I cried again. It may be a little slow in the beginning, but I think it's really worth getting through it. Another book that I absolutely loved this year is called Lessons in Chemistry. I remember a couple of girls at my workplace talking about how good this book was, and I finally got it on audiobook, and it was a really, really good read, guys. It follows this woman called Elizabeth Zott, and she's a chemist in the 1960s. And back then, obviously, women were not really in the scientific field, but also just in general, they didn't have a lot of rights. So in this book, you follow her journey and struggles as being a woman chemist in the 1960s. But honestly, there is so much more to this book. There's like life lessons, and there's laughter and tears, and it's just a fun read. The characters are just so lovable. And it was another book where after I read it, I was like, wow, I kind of don't want to read anything else because it was so good. For my 23rd favorite thing this year is actually something I got for Christmas from one of my mods on Twitch, Nick. He got me this Govee light, and I absolutely love it. I think it adds really good ambiance to any room, and I would highly recommend if you're looking to kind of level up the lighting in your room to get this. It is so fun. You can change the colors on it to like blue, purple, green, whatever you like, and you can also automate it. It's definitely more of a modern, sleek look, and I absolutely love it, and I would recommend it to anybody. All right, guys, for my final 24th favorite thing this year, it's gonna be my IEMs that I got. The IEMs I got are called the Linsoul KZ ZS10 Pro. I think I got these like even on sale for like $40, but original price it's like $50. And I know they might not be the best IEMs on the market, but this is my introduction to IEMs, and these have been amazing. It really makes a difference when I play Valorant and also listen to music. I do notice that music sounds better on these. They're pretty comfortable overall. I do have just relatively small ears, so sometimes they fall out, but that honestly happens with any earbuds that I wear. As for video games, I do think they make a difference. I definitely hear certain footsteps and stuff more in Valorant than I used to using my headphones. And like I said, for music, I think they do a really good job, and they're really high quality for the price. I am probably gonna try other IEMs in the future, But honestly, for the price of these and the quality of them, I think it's a really good introduction into IEMs. All right, guys, that was my 24 favorite things this year for 2024. If you made it to the end of this video, I want to thank you guys so much. If you end up trying any of the things that I recommended, please let me know what you think about them. I would love to hear what you think. And if you have any questions, also let me know in the comments. I will link everything I talked about below. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a really good new year. And I will see you guys in 2025. Bye.